Today is World Suicide Prevention Day. Now, I'm one of the lucky ones. I've never felt in such a dark place that's crossed my mind. But I have seen it from the other side a few times. So the first time was when an old boyfriend decided that he wanted to take his own life. Now, he wanted so much for me to take him back, and I knew that that was the wrong thing to do for both me and him. So what did I do? Well, I tried to work out the very best, safest, softest option to help him. And in that particular situation, I rang his mum and said, look, he's been here to say, he's feeling really, really bad. Could you have a word? Why his mum? Because I knew he was close to her, and that if she just reached out a tiny bit, then he would be able to speak to her, even though he hadn't been able to up until that moment. So if you meet someone who is having dark thoughts, then just talk to them. Just listen and offer your help. Just hold a safe space. And by that, I mean just listen. Yeah, periods of silence are not wrong. They can give people time to think, to let emotions out. And that can only be a good thing. Just listen to them. Don't judge, just listen. People need to be heard. So I'm a wellbeing therapist, so I'm used to listening, but you can do it too. But in all of my sessions, particularly where we have people who have dark thoughts or who have already made attempts on their lives, the very first thing I do is just ask a simple question. How are you feeling right now? And just let that person tell me as little or as much as they want to do. Some people just tell you a short amount. Some people will talk to you for an hour, and they just want to get those feelings on the outside, just want to feel heard. And then once those feelings are out, ask, what support can I give you right now? Listen to what's said. Don't imply your own stuff on another person. Listen to what they've asked for. If they'd like a hug, give a hug. If they'd like just you to be there to know that they could call you on you another time, go for that. You can signpost to people that have more training, perhaps Samaritans or mental health practitioners, but just be careful with that and get the other person's permission before you do so, or you could be making matters worse. So a lot of the time, people just need space to be heard. So that's such a simple thing to give. So people often think that you need to have lots and lots of training to be able to talk to someone who is thinking of taking their own life. But the truth is, you don't. You just need to be you. Just be relaxed, be calm, be that pillar or that oasis of calm for them as very best you can. You might be involved in the situation. It might be someone very dear to you. So that is going to be tricky. But the calmer and more stable you are, the more resource you can give to that other person. So if you know anybody who's in a dark place or you haven't heard from for a while, just reach out and say, would you like a chat? How can I help? Listen to their things. Avoid putting your thoughts, your opinions on it. You're just there to listen, to offer support and to listen to what that is. So I think I've probably mentioned the word listen quite enough now. So I hope you have a great day and that this helps anybody or everybody just a little bit. Thanks very much.